y'all, and welcome back to my channel. Hi, my name is Lauren and I am a junior nursing major at Troy University, finishing up my third semester of nursing school. This week is finals week here at Troy, so today I'm just going to give you a few study tips when you're studying for finals, just what works for me and what I've learned along the way. So without further ado, let's get right on into it. Also, I did want to mention that my amazing fiance sent me these flowers today just as a motivation and just wishing me good luck for my finals. I love you so much and I absolutely love them. I think that they are gorgeous. No. My first tip is very simple and it's to find what works for you, whatever your learning style is. When it comes to finals, I like to throw a bunch of different things in. I like to watch videos for review. I'm really not that much of an auditory learner. I'm more of a hands-on learner, but watching videos really helps me, see it out, and that's kind of how I put my learning style into it. But today I actually had a 3-hour drive, and yesterday I had a 3-hour drive because I went home just for the night, and I listened to videos that are reviewing certain topics, especially neurological disorders, because I have an exam tomorrow over neurological disorders. So I went ahead and watched a bunch of videos on that, but also I'm going back through my notes and I'm going to be writing things out so that I can remember them. So just find what works for you and do that as often as you can leading up to finals. Tip number 2 is going to be take breaks. Please take breaks. I mentioned this in another video, but please take a few breaks. Like, I would listen to a video on the way home and then I would listen to a few songs on the radio. You don't want to get burnt out, and by the time that you start getting confused with what is what, you're not going to remember anything anyways. I know somebody who does not study the morning of the exam. She doesn't look over her notes because for her that's just overwhelming. For me, I will not stay up super late studying. I will stay up till a certain time, then I'll wake up in the morning and look back over everything because I'll retain a lot more. And like when I'm trying to go to sleep, I'll start like thinking of things in my head. So this is this and that's because of this. And that's just how I go to sleep the night before an exam, and then I wake up and I'll just read over things, and it really makes me confident knowing that I remember a lot more than I thought I did. My third tip is to stop playing with numbers. It's really hard because I really love to do it and saying, oh, I really need to make this. I really need to make this. If I can just do this, I can get an A. If I can just do this, I can pass. But that is more stressful than it is helpful for you. I know that I play around a lot, and my dad is constantly telling me, why don't you just go do good on them and not worry about what you have to make or what's the lowest you can make to still pass. So that's my tip, is just quit playing with numbers so much and start, use that time to study or use that time to do something else that's going to be beneficial. But worrying yourself about numbers and how many questions you can miss is just going to worry you and stress you out, and it's not going to be beneficial in the long run. My fourth tip is take your information that you have and try to teach it back to people. Definitely hit the high points. If you did really poorly on an exam throughout this semester, go back and look at that one more, but don't spend all the time studying the stuff that you know because you already know it. If you did really well on an exam, don't spend as much time on that. Go back and look at the things that you did really bad on. I did the worst on the respiratory exam that I had for this class, so I'm going to go back and look at that and chest tubes. But I did the best on shock and the heart, so I'm not going to go back and review that as much as I am the one that I scored 10 points lower on. So don't focus too much on that, and don't focus too much on learning the stuff that you already know and that you have the understanding for, but make sure that you go back and the stuff that you don't understand, teach it back to somebody, and that way you're basically giving an explanation and giving a rationale for it. You can teach somebody, you can teach one of your friends, and y'all can go back and forth. You can teach a pet, you can teach a stuffed animal, you can teach a brick wall, whatever you want. But teaching things back has really helped me because it lets me know that I actually know what I'm talking about and why I'm talking about that. My final tip is to be confident in yourself. You have spent all semester or all quarter, all term, whatever. You have spent all of this time preparing for this and you are ready. You're going to do just fine. Just be confident in yourself. If you are super worried and nervous, then that is going to follow you right on into your exam. So be confident, go in there knowing that you're going to do great. If you don't know something, give it your best shot and keep moving. And yes, I understand that's hard because I've cried during exams before, but being confident in my other answers is what has carried me through. So getting to the end, knowing that I've passed and just having that feeling of accomplishment, knowing that I worked so hard and I finally got there and I'm finished, it is just a feeling like no other. So yes, be confident. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. That is all the tips that I have for you right now. I'm sorry this has been such a short and quick video, but it is finals week and I really am trying to do these tips for myself and get as much time studying as possible. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like this video if you will and subscribe down below to my channel. I would love to have you guys join my family. So thank you guys so much and I will see you in the next one. Also, shout out to Catherine Taylor because she wanted me to know that she watched all my videos and liked them. So thank you so much.